Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to do a little bit of an energetic check-in for this week. This is some spiritual, intuitive guidance and channeled messages. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Anika Ray. I'm a spiritual intuitive teacher, coach, mentor. I specialize in soul level guidance mainly with channeling and the Akashic Records. And I'm super excited to have you here. We're going to jump right in. And the way that this works is I channel intuitively. So whatever downloads are being given to me in the next few minutes, I will share. Then we're going to ground this reading with part 2 with some tarot and oracle cards. I've already pre-shuffled. I've called on the guides and angels that are with us. I do have to say, I do feel a lot of angelic presence today, so I'm really excited for it, even though I'm not using angelic decks, but I'm also hearing ascended masters and maybe specific ones show up. This is going to be, they're saying more about inner work, so really, as they say, buckle up and we'll start. The first thing that they want to acknowledge is that you have been working very hard on yourself, especially there is this sense of the emotional things and emotional healing coming your way, things that are emotionally rewarding, but really opening your heart space. The whole point of you going through maybe some hard situations, even what you can call dark night of the soul, was for you to really open your heart space and to start loving yourself. The self-love is a big lesson for a lot of you tuning in. So you are on the right way. You've worked very hard. There is some inner child healing that's showing up where when I pre-shuffled the cards, I already was guided to the decks. And if you're wondering which decks I'm using, they're in the back. You're looking at them. And so I really just want to honor that. And they want to honor that. Now, the interesting thing that is showing up is boundaries. So not to be fully predictive, because I don't like predictions, I like guidance. Boundaries may be tested for you. So certain people may show up and everything that you've done so far that you've already learned, maybe they're going to try to test your boundaries. This is not the universe testing you, just in case you were wondering. This is the universe giving you an opportunity for you to see your empowerment, how empowered you feel within yourself. Where do you still need to work on these boundaries? Where are these boundaries still porous? And when I say boundaries, I don't just mean no. I mean standards. This could be standards, values, or energetic boundaries. There are certain things that are no longer supportive to you. You've kind of put them aside, and this is a great victory for you as a soul, as a human. But also there are some that you're still working on, and they test particularly your sense of worthiness or unworthiness, like deserving, undeserving, worthiness or unworthiness. It comes from the inner child as well. I'm not going to say you need to do some more inner child work, but it's testing those boundaries. You're going to know where you need to do some more healing and some more work. Therapy could actually be very good for you. Readings, for some reason, I'm not trying to push that on you. I'm just translating what the guides are saying. And I do see Mother Mary as an ascended master really stepping forward with her angels, bringing us a lot of healing energy. Maybe you do need that motherly energy. Maybe you're also motherly energy for to other people. So, there's one final message here. I know in my Akashic Records last video, I talked to, and you're interested in that. Hopefully you follow my channel. If you're interested in Akashic Records guidance, I do those videos quite often. And so I talked about abundance, and they want to kind of chime in on this abundance, but also they want to chime in on the lack and limitation, meaning that you are freeing yourself of a lot of what they want to really guide you is to free yourself a lot of some limitations. And these limitations touch on your abundance, specifically what you are capable of receiving, specifically from other people. So they want you to really open yourself up to receiving from others, whether this is like a kind gesture from a person, a compliment, or, maybe it is a tangible thing like a gift or something. I know for a lot of you it is about gift giving and receiving, and they want you to take that because it's ultimately coming from the divine and the universe. Now, hopefully these messages were helpful to you. We are going to jump right into that part 2. And so the first thing is, I have to tell you, this card, I pulled out some tarot cards, and there's 4 that came out of this deck, which is a beautiful deck. But the last one that I'm going to pull out first is Sun. And this is what they want you. I'm sorry, there's a glare, but now you can see it better. This Sun. First of all, they're saying that this is that energy of Leo. So you're meant to shine in the forefront, in the light, and the universe see you. They see you. Your guides see you as a superstar. And I know, they're calling you a like a beautiful, almost like a birth. I know supernova is like death, but I don't know what in astronomy the name of birthing of the star, but you are a star, and they want you to really inspire yourself to come into forefront with something. Like either maybe some of you need a little more pampering to feel like the specialness, or maybe it is about you sort of receiving it from other people. Like I'm talking about promotions, validation in some way, not in a narcissistic way, but in a way of just like rewards. Like you've worked really hard. So honor if things are coming your way and if you're being put in the spotlight. For some of you, literally it is about awards, rewards, gifts. Not again in a egoic way, but take it that this is a reward for all that you have and you're meant to be a superstar in your own life. Now, the cards that came through as well is High Priestess. This is a beautiful High Priestess card. This is essentially dual meaning. They're saying 2 things. You are High Priestess. That means you're highly intuitive. A lot of you that watching this are healers as well. A lot of healers here. You resonate with this vibration, embrace that, but also you have protectiveness and healing around you. Again, Mother Mary and her angels are really around you as this halo effect, like really guiding you and healing you and nurturing you. And you are that presence for other people. So embrace that. Embrace the intuitiveness, the empathy, the compassion, the softness of you, whether you're male or female, okay? Now, another thing is the Chariot. This is also symbolically, they're giving me, I know it's almost Chinese New Year when I'm recording this video. It's sort of like middle of January, close to February. And I looked up that it is the year of a horse and a fire horse. But this is reminding me of that. What they're really saying is that there is going to be movement this year. So I've already said that in many of my videos that I feel like this year, what my guides are giving me, or the guides are giving me, is this energy of movement. So if you have plans or if you have energy, like anything that instills movement of the energy is a good thing. For the horse, as you know, it's a sign of like movement. And Chariot, again, like the horses, right? So any movement you can like do in your life and also with your body. So if you're inspired to do dancing, Zumba, whatever, like anything with movements that are very like, I know I'm like kind of dancing in my seat, but creative. And that also instills any movement. This is the year of like putting the plans into action. So action, action, action. If you're feeling the action, the pull to like take the steps, make things happen, right? Like the go-getter energy, the boss lady energy, or boss guy energy. This is your year. This year of a horse, fire horse, really supports you. And then Temperance. This beautiful card of Temperance, it really reminds us, well, first of all, it's an angel in the card, but tempering can mean many things. It really does mean, in this concept, grounded approach. So even if we're doing the action, we still want to have that grounded action. A lot of Taurus energy. I don't know if Taurus people are watching, but a lot of Taurus energy. This could also mean tempering and connecting the 5D and the earthly success It's time for us to connect the dots of 5D and 3D working together, okay? So now some oracle cards that I think could really mean something to you. This is inner power. Beautiful, again, Leo energy. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Tap into that energy of inner power. Some of you, it's the solar plexus also, like that chakra, if you're into chakras. A lot of yellow energy. So really along the side of this journey, if you can tap into the energy of that lion and the courage to really move forward. It is a very straightforward, specific message. Now, as far as the inner child healing, these cards came out as really, it says here, say yes. This is referring to now is the time to be open and receive. This is about saying yes to opportunities. And this is about, even if you think this is a little opportunity, something comes out of it. For a lot of you that are creative, I see some creative people here, and you are my people because I love creativity. If you are into writing, music, acting, whatever it is, like creating, even if you're not creative, but something is drawing you towards creativity, say yes to little opportunities because they open the doors to more. Hi guys, so the video really cut out so many times and it's not even Mercury retrograde, but I felt the reading was so beautiful and in the flow and with the guides, ascended masters and angelic presence. I would be doing you and myself a disservice if I didn't finish the reading or post this video. It was such a great energy and we left it off with the two cards, the last quarter moon in Pisces and Aries. These are the two very beautiful cards. I personally love astrology and I'm into it. And right now, as I posted this video, we are in the new moon phase. But if you follow it, you will be able to, as we go into February, this last quarter of the moon is about the endings and it's letting things go. So it's really good for you to let things go. And if I look at these two cards, there is this energy of the Aries and sort of like that Mars energy and the Neptune energy, very much the opposite of each other, but nevertheless, it's really important to tune into. So intuitively right away, what it says on the card, last quarter moon in Aries, is work through your feelings. And part of it for me, it is about processing the feelings and let go of what I'm picking up is let go of things in the past that are still holding you back. So if there are things holding you back from the past, that there is something there, specifically maybe childhood, or it could be past relationships, but something that was done to you, because the Aries symbolizes action. So something that you feel was done to you, there's a level of action included. Let go of all of that. Name these actions like a friend betrayed me or I was cheated on, and let that go. You can do it in a very Aries kind of nature, which is technically burning things, putting it into flame. And I'm going to read the manifestations at the end as from this booklet as well, but that's what I'm picking up on. And then last quarter moon in Pisces, it says talk less, feel more, again about the feelings. But I really feel this Neptunian energy of the water. And again, if you are drawn to the water, you can later on, I feel more this is for yourself, bathe with salt and water or something to let these feelings go. Just do something that's very much water oriented, because water is also healing. You can listen to a lot of healing sounds of water and let that all take out whatever it is that it's stopping you, because it is stopping the flow of receiving and healing into your heart. This is a lot about your heart. Also, they're saying check out things that are controlled by Neptune. It could be and I'm sensing, and I don't know why, maybe Neptune does not control kidneys, but I'm getting a lot of water water retention, water flow. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. As you're releasing all of that, especially as we go into Neptune times, we're heading towards the Piscean months, you know, from the Aquarius into the Pisces, as you go into the February and March, pay attention to water and organs that are really Neptunian in feelings as well, because as we are in the water energy, especially if you have lack of water in the chart, it can be very much sensitive. I'm one of those persons. I have very little water in my chart, but I love water. That's why. So I'm very drawn to it. But pay attention to all of that. Now I'm going to read you the manifestation affirmations with the Aries is going to be, sorry, I got to pull it back to the Arian. The first card was work through your feelings. Your manifestation affirmation is, I now choose to release all my hurt. And so it is. I now choose to release all my hurt. And then the Piscean one is very much, I feel all my feelings and it feels good. Once you release all of them, you become lighter. The feelings are going to become really much easier for you to process. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. Sorry for all the interruptions. I will leave you with this. I want to just channel some frequencies for those of you that are drawn to frequencies and any kind of sounds, or for some reason colors are coming to mind. Working with colors like green and pink, heart chakra, right? In visualizing the color green or pink can help you as you're doing these rituals of letting things go in the last quarter of the moon. Also, generally the frequencies that has showed up when I was doing the reading originally, which is the 333. That's the angelic frequencies of unity consciousness, but also the ascended masters, Mother Mary and her angels, want to remind me that this is also about mother, child, and mother, father, child, the Trinity that really shows up also, right? Like the, mind, heart, and soul, like any kind of Trinity, it really is. It could be helpful for you to call upon the Trinity of whatever you feel drawn to. Again, it could be mother, father, child. I'm talking about divine mother, child, right? Divine mother, divine father, child, the Om frequency, as well as mind, heart, and soul, like the synergy of the three, bringing them into alignment. I don't know why I'm getting the instrument gong. Obviously, that comes with meditation. A lot of Buddhist meditations are with the gong and the sound, but a sound therapy could be very helpful to you, as well as this visual imagining the colors. So meditation could be very helpful at this time for you, and using the visualization with it, the sounds with it, the frequencies with it. The masters that are here want to, like, I know Mother Mary was there, but I also feel now the presence of Saint Germain. I feel the presence of Archangel Raphael and Uriel. If you're drawn to these masters, and I feel like chills all over my body, and the archangels, please utilize them and call them into your energy and space so they can bless it, heal it, guide you further. Now, if this resonated with you, I would really appreciate you liking this video, sharing it, and honestly, like, coming back to another reading. If you're interested in personal guidance, I do offer readings both that are channeled and also Akashic Records. I will leave those links in the description. I want to honor your time and space, and I will see you in the next video. Love and light to you.